ready to run the first. And racing. Cherina Hill out okay, but Spearmint Juju comes out running. Scott Boy goes with it and going forward the outside there with Scott some Tigger. Oh, that's handy. It's getting around the outside now. James McBell trying to make up ground. Cherina Hill too far back now with That's Marion. Also well back here. Black Roadstar, Belk Road on the corner. Spearmint Juju holding Scott some Tigger and James McBell. It's 10-7 and 1 in the first, and the 4 got up for fourth. That was the favourite Cherina Hill. Next to go by Black Roadstar. Followed through there by Belk Road. Then we had Scott Boy who began well, and That's Marion. And racing another Zircon's midfield. Debonair Pirate was slow and going to the lead. She's Mustard getting through the inside. Scott No Odds. They'd be followed through there by Just Wong. They're around the outside to Debonair Pirate. Evening Hills well back. Miss Hook's well back. So Smart Dandy. Another Zircon's No Hope. And Scott No Odds are scampered clear on She's Mustard. 2 beats to 1 in for third. Just Wong. Followed across there by Smart Dandy. Then Debonair Pirate. Another Zircon. And the last pair, Evening Hill and Miss Hook. Set to jump. Racing, Scott No Limbs out okay, trying to clear them. Gully Yappa was slow to go. Scott No Limbs and Magic Dandy share up the pace. Back and behind them to Bernie's Boy, runs to a clear third, starts to come after this leading pair. Then we've got Tanks Robin, Homebush Inquiry well back. Also well back coming around the corner was Homebush Kayla into the straight. Scott No Limbs under siege. Magic Dandy out wide and coming through Bernie's Boy. Ooh, I would say Magic Dandy just here from Bernie's Boy and Scott No Limbs, and they'd be followed across then by Tanks Robin. Homebush Kayla back behind them with Gully Yappa. Gold Star Lexi not in the call. Homebush Inquiry back there too. Racing, Blackie Chan was a stride slow with Double Ice, and going to the lead was Steffi Star coming after it. Hyde Baxter, Double Ice pushes through the inside, round the outside there, Pacific Vibe. They've got away here on V Scintillating. Dark Witches a long way back, further back to Scott No Value, and Blackie Chan's a long last, and it's Hyde Baxter that dashes to the lead here on Double Ice. Hyde Baxter from Double Ice, third to go by Pacific Vibe. V Scintillating was close up there as well. Steffi Star probably finished fifth at the line. Wider on the track to Scott No Value, Dark Witch, and back at the back. Racing, Allegro will go out about third here, getting out nicely. Another Charm, Gully Crusher the inside. Allegro will go is there, Witch Misty not too far away. Then White Legs round the outside of that to Trinity Flight, getting well back, so unbelievable. Long way back here, Homebush Dodger coming to the corner. Allegro will go, punches up underneath here. Gully Crusher back and behind them, Witch Misty and another Charm. Allegro will go is in from Gully Crusher and Witch Misty. Getting home quite nicely there would have been Trinity Flight with another Charm in that photo too. Homebush Dodger so unbelievable back and behind them with White Legs. .280 Alamein Blonde with the book. We're ready. Racing, Alamein Blonde hops out not too badly. Out wider on the track, I'm a catch going forward, and up between runners is Homebush Naki. Makes me mum round the outside. Lick It Up. Oh, there's trouble at the first bend, and down goes I'm a catch after being handy. Let's go back to the top. Lick It Up found it by 3 lengths here on Homebush Naki. and that'd be followed then by Alamein Blonde around the outside of Corborn Kit. Back behind them to Makes Me Mum, trying to go forward. Opawa Larry further back then to Chloe's Prodigy. And the Fallen Runner's back on its feet. On the corner, Lick It Up is still to be caught. Alamein Blonde down the outside. Homebush Naki closer in. Makes Me Mum comes late. Lick It Up falls in and scores from Homebush Naki. Tight for third. We had out wide on the track Alamein Blonde and Makes Me Mum. Back and behind those runners, then we had Corborn Kit. Further back in the race, Opawa Larry, Chloe's Prodigy, and I'm a Catch, which fell. Racing, Asteria comes out not too badly. Kiribati Girl out nicely and out wider on the track to Show 'em Baby. Closer in there to Pladding Puss. That'd be followed through there by Corborn Legs. Homebush Ginger's up there as well. Getting back now, we've got Homebush Envy, Peaky Blinder. Kiribati Girl has gone back. Asteria's comfortably clear on Homebush Ginger. 3 beats the 6. Pladding Puss to third ahead of Corborn Legs. Next to go by then was Peaky Blinder. Then Show 'em Baby didn't go on with it. Kiribati Girl and Homebush Envy. $1.80 Power Shay on the tape, ready to run. Racing, a Power Shay jumps nicely here. Corborn Dallas gets out okay. Closer in, Corborn Gable, Archie Bale are thereabouts. Early Consummate's in the pack around the first bend with Archie Bale the inside of that. Outside of them was Corborn Satin. Couple getting back now, Shane McBell and Elusive Babe. A Power Shay down the back by 4. Corborn Gable giving chase. Then we've got Corborn Dallas around the outside, Consummate Ease. Back and behind these runners then to Corborn Satin. Further back to Archie Bale, Shane McBell, Elusive Babe. Power Shay leads in a procession, wins easily from Corborn Gable. Corborn Dallas is third, and fourth to go by was Consummate Ease. That'd be followed in there by Corborn Satin alongside Archie Bale, and the last player was Shane McBell and Elusive Babe. Ready to run in race number 9 here. Favourites the inside, 2 traps ready. Racing, Kyla Rose out okay. Vito Baxter nicely away there with Denali, is followed through there by Mick Jobson. Wider on the track to Corborn, Mark Fair trading. He missed the start and Lord to Ear back with it. Vito Baxter roars clear by 4 on Kyla Rose Denali. Further back then Mick Jobson, Corborn, Mark, Vito Baxter on the lure and home. Kyla Rose in from McInerney Quinella, then Mick Jobson third to go by. Denali was next, then Lord to Ear. Fair trading blew it at the start and Corborn Mark ended up back with it. Racing, Zipping Jock actually out okay there. Good time, Mike away nicely, and away we go to Pacific Sunrise and Zam Addislas up and around the outside. Now, Zipping Jock's decided to go around the outside today, which is going to be interesting. He's starting to work past a few. Let's get back to the top. Pacific Sunrise and Zam Addislas share it up then. Good time, Mike. Zipping Jock comes between that and Bruiser Bale. Further back in the race then to Miss Vodka. Apollo and Attaboy Zeke across the top. Pacific Sunrise about to be rounded up by Zipping Jock the outside. Right down the outside, Zam Addislas closer and Bruiser Bale. Zipping Jock had to work, but he got there from Pacific Sunrise and Bruiser Bale. Next to go by Zam Addislas and Good Time Mike. Further back in the race to Attaboy Zeke and Miss Vodka and Apollo. Ready to run. Racing Big Time Moolah hopped out nicely, trying to cross to the lead. Fortis Memories trying to go with it. Mighty Twist pushing through the inside. Out wide of Davy Boy Scott gets into trouble. Cabalet starts to make some ground forward. Followed through, Fortis Memories slips back. Another Pearl tried to get around that and's got into a bit of strife. Gully Flaherty's a long way from them. Big Time Moolah's in easily here from Mighty Twist and Cabalet. It's a procession. Another Pearl was fourth. Next to go by All About Jazz. Didn't have it in the call. They'd be followed through there by Fortis Memories. The ballots ended up out the back. Davy Boy Scott and Gully Flaherty. Nearly there. And racing, Patnop played out pretty well. Scott the looks out well too, and closer in. Homebush Dobby gets out nicely. They'd be followed through there by Homebush Tiare just in behind them. Then we've got Maligned getting well back. Just ahead of that was another Queen. Wicked Tycoon's well back with MacGyver Rama. Up to the corner they come. Scott the looks in. Patnop platted down to it. Scott the looks the outside from Patnop Plat. Then we had Homebush Dobby third. Maligned got up for fourth. Another Queen was back with that. Then Wicked Tycoon, Homebush Tiare and MacGyver Rama. Racing, Brilliant Ava and Snowball Chance were midfield away. Opehu Flyer out nicely there with another plane, and Dipsy Lala's between them. Opehu Flyer's trying to press around the outside. Now here's Brilliant Ava up the inside. Snowball Chance trying to weave around too. Dipsy Lala trying to force its way to the lead around the corner though. Brilliant Ava holds the inside, then Snowball Chance and another plane. Ooh, when is Brilliant Ava here from? Head up, head down. Probably Dipsy Lala then from Snowball Chance. Then we had Chambo, who was reasonably close up. With that was another plane closer in. They'd been a photo for fourth. Behind them, Allegro Senior, Lulu's Flame, Opehu Flyer. Racing, Brilliant Ashley was slow, best out here. Fortis Fiona, Good Time Milena were there briefly, but only briefly. Sedgebrook Charm goes forward now. Here's Brilliant Ashley, goes between these leaders. Liz Watto around the outside, Sammy Baxter the inside, further back in the race then to Cherie's Boy. Homebush Misha's well back with Good Time Milena now on the corner. Brilliant Ashley finally got to the lead from Fortis Fiona. Brilliant Ashley from Fortis Fiona. Third to go by was Sammy Baxter, and Liz Watto was fourth. They'd be followed then by Sedgebrook Charm and Cherie's Boy in the last pair, Homebush Misha and Good Time Milena. Favourite in a confused market is Corborn Daniel at 3.30, and it's the shortest price dog on the tote on the book as well. Set racing, Corborn Daniel midfield working duel out nicely. Miss Bunnythorpe shares up the pace though, and Sasha McBell's trying to push through right around the outside. Dandy Star trying to slingshot them. Corborn Daniel's back now with Quivado, the last pair of Big Ben and Homebush Button as they sweep to the corner. It's working duel the inside. The outside is Miss Bunnythorpe closer, and Sasha McBell. Miss Bunnythorpe just from Working Jewel or Sasha McBell, and close up then was Dandy Star out wide, and Corborn Daniel back behind them, and the last three in were Big Ben, Homebush Button and Quivado.